it's Hannah, and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Hannah. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out me and my YouTube channel for today's video. I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing a review / first impressions on the Huda Beauty. This is the Box Filter Foundation. So let's go ahead and get right on into this review. Alright, so the box feels like a kind of velvet box. It's pretty weird, and it feels really smooth. I got the shade Angel Food. So this is supposed to be like Angel Food Cake, but instead of Angel Food Cake, it's just any shade of Angel Food. And Angel Food is the second lightest shade in the foundation range. Now, this foundation does have, I believe, 40 plus shades in the line, so that's definitely not bad. I did receive mine on sale. I got mine on sale for $27. Typically, it does retail for $40 off of Huda Beauty and Sephora.com. So the claims is that this is a high pigmented foundation. So this is supposed to be an extremely full coverage foundation. The Box Filter Foundation applies effortlessly, smooths and evens the look of skin texture, and it demolishes the appearances of blemishes, dark circles, freckles, that type of thing. So I'm really excited. It's supposed to be a very smooth formula. It's supposed to be a very smooth, weightless formula. So we're going to test this out today. Let's go ahead and get this opened because I haven't even looked at the bottle yet. So I don't even know what the bottle looks like in person. And oh my goodness, it is so pretty. So this is just what it looks like. It is in a plastic jar, so it is not glass, it's plastic. And then the cap right here, I really like this. It is a little hard to get off, but it does have just a traditional pump. And then in really big writing down here at the bottom, it does say that it is in the shade Angel Food. What I'm going to do is apply it today with just this Bb Complexion Sponge. And I need to wash it. I know I do, by the way. Ignore this. I gave myself a gel manicure last night. I used my gel manicure for the first time that I featured in Saturday's video. And one of my fingers over here in my thumb, it pulled off because I painted outside the lines a little bit and I was trying to get off the excess. And I accidentally peeled off the nail, or the polish. So I'm going to have to go and fix that after I film this video. But anyway, I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit because what we need to do first is prime the skin. So I'm going to go in with my Holy Grail, my everyday facial primer. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Please give this primer just a few minutes to kind of sink into the skin, because the longer that you let this sit on your face, the more tackier it will actually adhere to the skin and get. So because of that, I really let this kind of sit there, sink in, get all nice and tacky and sticky, and make sure that it is going to last me all day and into the nighttime. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to wear this foundation today because I'm doing my makeup a little bit later than normal. It is currently 3:05 p.m. I had to wait because they are actually filming a movie in somewhat of my yard. It's kind of weird. There's a church right beside my house, and they actually used the church for some of the movie scenes, and I don't really know what's going on, but I know there's been a motorcycle outside. I think they're still filming, so if you hear anything weird, they've got a motorcycle over there, they've got some sports cars. I don't know what in the heck is going on, but there's just all kinds of film crew and cars and bikes and just you name it. So I was trying to wait a little while for the noise to die down, and the noise has died down enough a little bit where I could film, but if you still hear anything, that is what's going on. So let's go ahead and get into this foundation. I'm so excited. I will have a link down below in the description box so that way you can purchase this foundation if you want to. I am in no way, shape, or form sponsored by Huda Beauty, nor was I sent this product in PR to try. I bought this with my own money for myself for my birthday. So Huda Beauty does not know that I exist. They do not know that I am filming this video or this review. So the impressions that I will be giving in today's video will be generally my own thoughts. Just by genuinely squirting the product onto the sponge, it appears to be a very loose, liquidy consistency. It doesn't appear to be like a super thick consistency. So that kind of tells me right there that this might be a really good lightweight foundation, but time will tell. So I forgot to mention this whenever I was talking about the details of the foundation, but this claims to be a foundation really good for matte skin. It says this best suits oily skin types, and I have very, very oily skin, and I do agree it is a pretty much a good matte foundation. It is clinging a little bit to a dry patch right here that I have on my cheek. Just because we've had some really rough weather these last couple of days. But other than that, though, I actually really like the way that my face looks. I didn't blend that out good, but I actually do like the way that this looks. It looks really pretty. It is definitely a super full coverage foundation. Like, definitely, I can see why it's called the False Filter Foundation, because like it looks like you have a filter over your face, and it just looks very smooth and effortless and very precise. I'm digging it. I'm so digging it. I really like the way that this looks on me. It looks really good, and I think the shade match is pretty spot on. I use a website called myfoundationmatcher.com or myshadefinder.com. I discovered it over on TikTok, so that is like how I found out about that website. That's how I shade match myself to foundations. Plus, too, I don't really know how to describe it, but like I can almost just like look at myself or like look at someone else and like know what they need. It's really weird. I don't know. I can normally shade match really good. Like, I'm knock on wood with it. Like, I'm actually pretty decent about shade matching, so that's actually really good. I'm liking it so far. So let's see, my Holy Grail concealer and my Holy Grail powder can adhere to this foundation, if this is a good combo. I think my primer worked really good with it. I really like this primer, y'all. So yeah, let's see if my concealer and my powder does good with this. Sometimes certain concealers and foundations, they just don't mesh well together, and the same with powders. Like, sometimes it'll cause the product to break up or not want to blend out right, or just whatever. So let's see how my L'Oreal Infallible Wear Concealer matches up to this. I'm in the shade Eggshell. Y'all probably are getting really tired of it, seeing and hearing me talk about this concealer, but it's thebomb.com, so I probably will never ever hush about it, and that's just how it is. I'm also going to do a new concealer thing today that I saw Sydney Black do in her video recently, and she just kind of like went down the center of her nose with the concealer, and then she just like daubed a bunch right here. I love Sydney Black. If y'all have not watched her makeup and history videos, y'all are truly missing out. I love those videos, and I'm kind of sad that she's announced that she will only now be doing 2 of them a month. However, I do understand her decision to do that. By the way, and blend out with the same sponge. I do understand her decision to do that because, I'm sure that doing what's the word I'm looking here? Research. I'm pretty sure doing the research for the videos is, kind of hard and very tiresome. Okay, so the concealer seems to be doing really good. But I'm sure it probably is really hard and really tiresome to get all of that information. So, you don't want to be burned out, and I understand. So, I'm a little bummed out about the decision, but I also, understand. So, it's fine. So, now I'm just going to take this in and blend out underneath my eye area. And this is actually blending out really nicely on my under eye. I could not complain one bit. Alright, now I'm going to go into my favorite. This is the Tarte Smooth Operator Powder. About some primer, but no. This is the Smooth Operator Finishing Powder. And I'm just going to be setting it under my eyes with this powder. I try not to overly obsessively powder my face, just because that doesn't really look super natural in real life. So I kind of go a little bit light, and I'm going to use this little brush right here to apply the powder to my face. I'm oily skinned, but I also kind of don't mind if my natural oil kind of creeps through a little bit, because I just feel like that keeps you looking more, natural throughout the day. Not really that I'm going anywhere or seeing anybody, but you don't really want to look crazy. So that's kind of like why I like to just kind of do my makeup the way that I like to do my makeup. That's the Bb makeup. You can do your makeup however you see fit. What might be wrong to others could be right for you, and what works for others might not also work for you either. So do your makeup how you please. And this little brush right here, I got this off of eBay, if I did not mention that already. Alrighty, y'all. So I went and finished up the rest of my makeup, and I've had this on for about an hour now. I wanted to wait till it was an hour right on the dot before I updated y'all again. So it is currently 4:06. So it's 1 hour and 1 minute after I applied the foundation, and I have to say it looks flawless. Like, I really love just how smooth my face looks and just how full coverage this foundation is. I really like it. It's staying matte so far. I did powder the center of my forehead. I did go ahead and do that. But other than that, though, it is looking good. So I'll keep y'all updated throughout the day and into the evening. I'll try to wear this for as long as I possibly can to give y'all a full, in-depth first impression. But so far, so good. Alright, we're 3 hours and 30 minutes into wear time. I'm really liking how this is looking so far on my face. I just realized I did not get my contacts out of my drawer over here to look at my face. So far, so good. I am not looking any oily or shiny or anything. I normally notice some shine about 5 hours into wear time, so I'll update again in a few hours. But so far, I'm really liking the foundation. It feels very, very lightweight. It doesn't feel thick. It doesn't feel heavy. I like the coverage. I'm loving this coverage that this foundation has. Alright, so my face makeup is looking really good. I got a lash right here that's wanting to stick up. No, doesn't look like it's breaking up or that there's any oil on my forehead. However, I'm noticing some creasing. Can y'all see that? There's these little lines right here. And it looks like it's creasing, but everywhere else looks good. It just is right there. I don't know, but so far it still looks pretty fresh. We're 4 hours and to where it is currently 7:45. So it's about 4 hours, some odd minutes into wear time. Not bad at all. I'm really bad at math and time and everything like that, but it looks good. And I will update y'all before I go to bed later tonight. Like I said, trying to wear this for as long as I can, but so far I'm loving it. Alright, so it's 10:30 at night, I believe, and I'm going to be doing my last and final check-in for the night. My makeup kind of looks a hot mess because I did have to run to the dollar store with my mom, and I had to wear a face mask and everything. But I think for the most part, my makeup stayed intact. It did wear off a little bit right here on my chin, but I had that issue with the face mask, so we're just gonna leave that aside. And around my mouth it did kind of break up as well, but again, that just could be because of the face mask. Forehead looks good. It didn't really sink in anymore into my line things up here. I am getting really shiny right here. I haven't touched up my powder in, I think I touched up my powder around 7. because we went to the dollar store about 7. So I touched it with a little bit of powder before we went, because since all you can see in the mask is from here up, I always try to like powder my forehead and everything. So I did powder my forehead. So that was the last time I powdered it. So yeah, it is looking a little oily, but like I said, I am going to be taking off my makeup really soon. Other than that, though, I really like this foundation. Yeah, I don't know. I keep having, like, really good luck with these foundations, and I'm like, loving it. So, I hope that the good streak continues with these foundations. Alrighty, y'all. So, that is it for the Huda Beauty Fox Filter Foundation review. I really hope that you all did enjoy this foundation review. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're down there as well, because I'm here for you with new videos every Thursdays, Saturdays, Mondays, and Tuesdays at 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can also give me a follow over on my social media handles as well. It is a great way to keep up with me. It is a great way to keep tabs on me, and it is a great way to keep a lookout for when I do post and upload new videos, because YouTube doesn't always do the greatest job at notifying my subscribers when I do post and upload new videos. It is very aggravating that they do that to me, but they do it to a lot of people. They do it, a lot of creators, a lot of smaller creators are really struggling with this month. So, yeah, so that's something that's really frustrating, but it is something that does happen. So be sure that you do follow me over on my social media handles. That way you'll really get notified that way that I do post and upload new videos. Another thing too before I leave is to go over to my community tab and be sure to ask me a question, because I'm going to be taking questions for this month's Q&A that will be up on Tuesday. So be sure to go over to the post on there and ask me a question. That'll be up since I think I'm gonna post that on Sunday to go ahead and send me questions. So that'll be up a good 24 hours ahead. So if you haven't saw that post yet on my community tab here on YouTube, go over there and ask me a question. You can ask me whatever you want to, because I'm going to be filming a Q&A for Tuesday, and who knows, maybe your question will make the video and maybe I'll answer your questions. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in Tuesday's Q&A, which technically is tomorrow. So I will see you all in tomorrow's Q&A video. Bye, my little Hannah corns.